Sorry for that technical difficulties there, guys. Stream just disconnected for a short bit, but we're back up again. And this was from earlier.
Stream broke. Hey, we have people around there. 就这个场，这个场，我现在4-1 Okay. Good. Stream is back up again. It's good. It's good. Food. Okay, order yourself food elevator. Yes.
Son of a bitch. It's all good. Yeah, it's good, but I had to restart it. That's the only problem. It's all good. It's back up though. That was no. This one is like 8+ hours. This one's a new one, so people are just jumping back on. So because there's like 40 or whatever how many people are watching, but yeah. So. My apologies again for those viewers that's just jumping right back on. Another technical difficulties again with. Oh, that is definitely technically a foul there. He may. Nope. But it's up to the players to see that, though, right? He didn't see it. That's unfortunate. Could have extended the race a little bit, but Cam Carter does come out on top, 5-2 over Pierre Huel. For all those viewers out there that just retuned, that had to restart the stream, so please reshare this new link with your friends and family who was originally tuning in to this broadcast. Again, Cam Carter knocking out Pierre Huel out of the B-side quarterfinals. Next match up will be the B-side semifinals. Shane Ridgway versus Cam Carter. Shane does have a handicap over Cam. Shane will be racing to 3, Cam racing to 5 for the B-side semifinals. Yeah, unfortunately, it is up to the player's discretion. Bystanders can't make that call, unfortunately. It was caught on live stream. Cam could easily have been just in the moment, just finishing off his rack, not even realizing that his cue ball came into the same contact as the same ball that he moved. So things just happen just the way it is. So right now we have the B side.
Here?
So right now we have the B-side semis that's going on right now. Shane Ridgway versus Cam Carter. Shane Ridgway, the tournament director for this tournament, here for the first ever 2020 WCVNEA Championship warm-up. Shane does get the handicap of 3. Cam Carter does have to race the 5. So this match is already in the favors of Shane Ridgway. Yeah, for those kind of asking about that last shot, the ruling is according to the rules that we abide here. If you accidentally move an object ball with anything but the tip or the cue, your opponent has the chance to move it back to where he believes the original position was, or leave it where it stands at the moment. However, if the moved object ball gets in contact with any other moved object, either the cue ball itself or any other object after the fact, it will be considered ball in hand. Again, this is up to the player's discretion to catch that, as bystanders unfortunately cannot call any fouls that they observe. I'm sure it was unintentional, as Cam Carter was on his way to finish off the rack on his hill match. Probably just adrenaline got to him, not realizing what ball that cue ball hit after the fact. So with that being said, we're just going to be moving on to the B-side semis. Winner of this match will be up against Gary McKenzie for the B-side finals, where Han Yu will be waiting for the winners of the B-side finals in the finals of this tournament. And we have Cam Carter here. Taking a shot on that 11. Nice backstroke here to get a repositioning on that 13 ball. Nice positional play here by Cam. All he's got to do is just float it up. It's actually at an awkward angle here. He's seeing whether or not it's gonna hit clean here to the top right corner pocket. Totally agree with you there, Mike. Definitely pay attention on the table, regardless if you're not on the table at the same time. Especially as being the opponent of your opposing player, taking shots, because anything can happen. Well shot here by Cam. Should be a quick rack number 1 here. Shane with a dry break. Cam Carter taking advantage. Cam closes the gap and gets closer to his 5-rack win. Cam leading 1 game, Shane 0. Oh my goodness. Oh. We have the final 4 players remaining in this tournament. We have the handicap 3, Shane Ridgway, the premier player, Cam Carter, playing the B-side semis. Winner of this match will play Gary McKenzie, a Vegas handicap 4 player. And the final match will be played against Han Yu, a handicap of 3, cash 3 player, as ranked here in active Manitoba. So we've got 2 cash 3s, 1 Vegas, and 1 premier left in this tournament. Looks like Cam is going to be playing this carom off that 10 ball. Nice shot. Gets rewarded here too. Whether or not that 8 ball passes, I think it does. It either passes or he's going to use that 3 as well. Passes nice and clean. And just like that, Cam Carter cuts away against Shane Ridgway's handicap. Cam leading 2, Shane 0. This is an official race to 3, ladies and gentlemen. Handicap's out of the question. Shane Ridgway 2 break. He's going to be rack number 3. Cam Carter leading 2 games to 0. Shane Ridgway's break. Nice. And spread. Stripes looking quite juicy here for a first shot. Could develop that 8 nice and early, as well as his 14 ball. Not a lot of obstructions for his stripes here. Decided to go with solids. Or he does not want to do that. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. 3 ball still spottable on that side pocket still. Question is whether or not that you could use that 13 ball to pot the 8. It's hard to tell. Nice stroke by Shane. I don't think you can draw a stroke back, can you? No. He's put himself in here in a little bit of trouble. He wasn't able to develop that 8 ball on any of his positional shots. Kind of paying the price for it right now as he hooks himself plus and cleared away the trees here for Cam. It's going to be very punishing if he can't do something here. enough here. Cam in a little bit of a hot seat right now. Does not want that to block the 10, which is fine. He just has a very tough pot. Could look to play the safe here. Let's push it up to the right corner pocket. Goes on the defensive to guarantee himself another chance on the table here. Shane's gonna play the kick here. And he completely misses it, but does tie up that 14 and 8 as he cheers in the back. That's cash 3 for you boys. That is cash 3 gameplay at its finest. Cash 3 at its finest here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this is putting Shane in a difficult position here. Not a gimme. No real offensive plays here except either cutting it in. He looks like he wants to cut it in, come down table and back up to play the 8 on the same pocket as the 7 on the top right hand corner pocket. If he makes this, this is going to be one hell of a shot. Making this as in the position. Does not get it, however. This is a tough shot. I think in my position here, I think I'd call the safety. Maybe pot the 14 at the same time or just nudge it away. Allow you to play behind that 8 ball. 8 ball does not pass that 7 to the top right, so a bit of a questionable shot here. Yeah, it is pretty quiet back here, Zach. Less people here now as the tournament is thinning out. Final 4 players here. Gary might, yeah. Good shot. Very nice shot. Oh, he overcuts it. This might be a turning point here, as this is something you don't want to do. Yo, Rude Domingos, no problem, man. I hope you enjoy what you see. And for all of those you out there, oh shoot, no way! Unbelievable. That was his out to get on the table. Stop the bleeding. Someone's choking here. Must have been the pizza he's been eating. That's a tough one to swallow right now for Shane. It's only tough because Cam's on the table. And Cam is leading 3 games to 0 on Shane. You're not a 3. The whole chat says you're not a 3. So this is a huge turning point. It is Cam Carter's to break, and he's broke and run multiple times here in the last 2 sets. So it won't surprise me if he does it one more time here, if he gets a ball off the break. Unfortunately, he doesn't. Shane's hat is coming off. Absolutely, Rui Domingos. I enjoy the game of pool, and I've always wanted to do this for a long time. So I'm glad you're enjoying what you're seeing here today. If it weren't for Simon and Sonic's Bar and Grill, and for Marvin, for Angelo, for Cornell McLean Jr., for Shane Ridgway to help me support doing what I'm doing. Couldn't have done it without them, because they supported me throughout this whole process for the past 6 months especially. So if you haven't done already, Rui, if you want to see more of my live stream, or if you just want to see more updates highlights and clips of this event and past events and future events, hit that subscribe button. You could also follow me on Instagram on Grande Tronco _pool. As well as if you are a part of the Facebook group Winnipeg Pool Scene, I tend to post there frequently for live events, future events, and upcoming stuff that I'll be doing. So you got 3 ways to get a hold of me there: Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Once again, guys, this is the first ever 2020 WCVNEA Championship warm-up, hosted by Simon here at Sonic's Bar and Grill, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Your tournament director, Shane Ridgway. Your host here live on YouTube on GT Pool is Manuel Tronco. That's myself. This event started off with a 64-man format, or a 64-field format. Was cut down to a field of 32 on day number 2. And we are now down to the final 4 players here in this tournament. You've got currently Cam Carter, a premier player, up against Shane Ridgway, a Cash 3 player. Winner of this match will play. We'll have to play Gary. Gary is a Vegas player, racing to 4. And then winner of that match will have to play Han Yu, waiting on the A-side finals, or A-side winners bracket. And he is a handicap of 3, a Cash 3 player. A couple uncharacteristic mistake here by Shane Ridgway. He's got to get back in stroke, get back in rhythm. He's got to put that focus back in him, because he's losing grip of this game right now pretty quickly. What a lucky turn of events there, as Cam Carter nicks that left horn pocket there, gets position on his 7 ball. Oh, no way! Oh my goodness, that would be crazy! Holy crap! 2 fluke shots. Wait, who's the Cash 3 here? You or Shane? Who's the cash 3? You or Shane? Oh, Shane. That's right. Oh my goodness.
这是阿达哎，这是怎么回事？难了。
Let's see if Shane can get out of this one. This is a tough shot. Ah.
You're on camera.
You're on camera, Shane.
Not camera.
You gotta set good examples to the kids around the world.
Remember, you're on camera. You're gonna do a good thing, but not a bad thing.
You're on TV.
Yeah, you're on TV, tournament director. You gotta set a good examples to all the kids watching.
How many people watching right now?
No, 34.
34 people watching you.
The people gonna watch after too, right?
Whoa!
I don't know if it touched anything off the table. Oh yeah.
Yeah, if it touches anything but the table, so like. Yeah. But would this be ball in hand behind the line? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Cam was about to play ball in hand anyway. Yeah, I was like, hang on. Yeah. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Cam Carter sweeps Shane Ridgway out of the tournament. 5-0. Cam Carter moves on to play Gary McKenzie on the B-side finals. Shane gets knocked out on 4th place for $175. Now we're just going to be waiting on for the match. They're going to take a short break.
I'm not that bad of a horse, but holy fuck, relax. Seriously, you're gonna give me the fucking money because you lost? No, it's not like that.
All right. Two players are going to be just taking a little quick smoke break. And we'll have Gary McKenzie coming right up versus Cam Carter for the B-side finals.
Good luck. That's all I'm gonna say, man. That's a whole different monster there, buddy. Holy shit. Live chat, no class. Holy. What's going on here?
Which one? I don't know. You're not paying attention to chat. You're busy playing.
I don't know. Well, now I'm not playing. Now I can pay attention to chat. What's going on here?
I don't know. Ref every shot?
Keep rolling down.
This is good. I captured this one. His run out and your break, and it says frustration break. Because I screen recorded it. And it was like frustration break.
Oh man, I covered that break.
I did.
That's technically a foul because I hit it. Hit the leg shot. It is a foul.
That was flea whiskeys that would have broke the light.
Oh.
Because they use glass bulbs still.
All right, on our way here, guys. B-side finals. Gary McKenzie versus Cam Carter. Gary does have the handicap over Cam. Gary racing to 4, Cam racing to 5. This is for loser goes, yeah, this is for 3rd place. Loser takes 3rd. Winner moves on to play Han Yu on the finals. Cam missing out his breakout on that 415 cluster there. Lost control, man. You're chatting too much around.
That's where the difference was.
That was a huge difference, yeah.
And mine
You weren't
didn't have
focused.
too much.
Yeah, you were too focused. Yeah, sorry, you were too unfocused. Your mind started drifting to like chatting and chirping him instead of playing your game, man. Because when you were like down and just playing, you're shooting like your last match against yeah, fuck.
That was just my mentality. Once he got up and he started handling his business like he should, everything changed.
No, as soon as you lost the first 2 games, it seems like you gave up and you're like, what the fuck?
And then the stretch on the side really just like that was the tip of it. That was
Yeah. That's how you recover, man. You gotta
tried.
No, you didn't.
That I tried. And
No,
then I had
no,
to
you,
finish off.
no, you didn't.
I thought I had nothing.
When you were down, when you scratch on that side and you're down 3-0, that was like,
Yeah.
you started talking out there. You
Yeah, I
just
was
like,
just like, alright, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. I might as well enjoy it.
persevere, brother. You had it.
I tried, man. I had a good run.
You did.
It was fun. That
You
was
had a solid.
further than
You expected?
anybody would have thought. I made it the furthest out of those G to the Vegas.
That's true. That a boy. That a boy. Cam is shooting really well in his last. Yeah, his last match against who was it? Pierre Huel. Oh my goodness. Gentleman sweep 5-1. This is a shot right here. Woo! Nice shot by Gary here.
I would have preferred to play here. Yep. 1 second, Gary.
Gary just needs to just follow through onto this one ball here. Come off the rail. Oh. He decided to play the 2-for-1 bank here. Cam is shooting really well today. In the last 2 matches, last 2 sets, he's shooting really well. So it won't surprise me if he's able to nail this bank to the side come off 3 rails, reposition himself onto that 14. He also played it safe as well.
Oh, it's on my back now.
And Gary does have a shot here. He has a shot on the side. Is there another one there?
Is it done?
It's my theme song. This is my theme song.
Say hi.
It's the end of the road. It's my theme song now.
Scared. Fuck them.
No way. No, 3-2. Leading.
So what are you doing about this copyrighted music?
You don't get monetized, but I'm not making money off of it, so. The only problem is if it's a song that completely blocks the video, because there's 2 types of blocks. Block as in you can't make money. The other block is a complete taking down of your video, but that only happened once, and that was at
The end of the road, man. What do you want from me? I'm sad right now. Eating my feelings away. See that? I'm eating it away. I need some ice cream. That 914 would have went that way. Draw back wide. That was out right now.
this was the key shot. You had to get there eventually, so you either get it or pop it out. But if you made the shot, you would have had a good out.
This is the most I've shown for rage in a while.
You hit it thick.
I was trying to behave and I was like, that one hurt. I'm having a hammer to the shit over this break. I'm gonna let you know and let me know.
Nice shot. Nice close out there by Gary.
输赢过选考照，
驾照是吧？
不是驾照，
口罩啊，口罩的。
打开银包全部都是口罩。
Yes, I'm singing one of the That's awesome.
我爸爸的机票改退掉了，他本来是19号回去，后来改了28，然后航空公司又取消了那个航班，又改了26。
This is rack number 3. Gary to break. Match tied up 1 apiece. Again, Gary does race to 4. Cam racing to 5. Gary with a scratch on his break, giving the advantage right back to Cam.
因为我外婆已经80多了，一个住在农村，他是想回去看一下他。现在不是村一样外人进来吗？本来是我的表姐的2个表姐的丈夫给他送东西去吃了，就是不让他们进去。叫他出来拿了，太夸张了。 太夸张，因为他已经不去买菜了，他吃的也不多。但是
The rest of the prize breakdown. First place tonight will earn a good payout of $600. Runner up will get $400. And third place is going to get $225. A really good turnout event here for the first ever 2020 WCVNEA Championship warm-up tournament hosted by Shane Ridgway. There's a 64-player field down to the last 3. $25 entry, $1,000 added. Very, very great turn events here. Great tournament so far. And great pool that's been played on these tables so far, guys. Hope you guys enjoy what you're seeing. Cam Carter is the last standing premier player left on the field here. Especially these short races, race type tournaments kind of benefits the higher handicap players, as we have our awaiting bside finalist Han Yu, a handicap of 3. We also had another handicap 3 by Shane Ridgway, but does end up losing to Cam Carter, who's the premier, who has a handicap of 5. And we also have Gary McKenzie here, ranked Vegas, with a handicap of 4.
记者的现在人比较是吧？就是他是想说是中国政府把他那个隐藏起来，还是怎么样？其实像我们自己中国人，他这样讲也可能有这样的机会，就是很难说。
Shane, this isn't singing. How are Sharon and I supposed to sing?
All right.
So many messages with Sharon earlier.
Where do I start?
Sharon. And then I just told her, like, I'm like, I just gave Shane shit. Told him this isn't singing. Sharon and I are singing via WhatsApp to each
他
other.
们英文版我们没有。
我都没去，我就看过一次那个，我就去过 WCVNEA 里边，不是太远，那时候是远的时候。
Why are you getting emotional, Shane? Actually, deep down, you're hurt.
A little bit, a lot of it. But that's alright. Take my losses when I have to, I guess. Right?
啊，对。就是说那个
It's another song of mine. 'Cause I want it all, or nothing at all. It could have been a very perverted joke that I hope that nobody caught on to.
Sure, someone on chat probably heard it.
Only Zachary. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're so good.
每年他打那个在街上看那个季后赛啊，不是季后赛，不是这个别人的，有的等他完了以后，那些已经喝醉了的人就下来，所以我就不喜欢看那个。第一年他们进来我们有开门，第二年我们以后他有台上面有电的话，我们一般都不想进来。太麻烦了，输也麻烦。
Someone's listening intently in chat. $600 for first, hon.
你跟他俩什么打上？
I just want to.
We going to celebrate after?
That's too earlier.
Huh?
Say that too early.
No, even though 400 is still good, we'll still celebrate.
Earbuds, headphones, and earplugs will be allowed this year at WCVNEA.
Why not?
Someone to play with headphones? I'm in.
Yeah.
I don't do it because really you're not allowed to do it.
Oh, people can voice chat you. Just fucking. That's
This,
the-
not that. Alright.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know why they allow it. Well, I guess I see like pros doing it. Well, that's different. That's professional. They have like a higher standard, right? Like obviously they're not gonna cheat, kind of thing. Like what's that? But like this kind of level of play, there's bound to be people who's gonna expose that, right? What do you guys think, chat? WCVNA in Red Deer, the annual event that happens every year out west, is gonna allow what? Headphones, AirPods, earplug devices while you're playing. Me and Chan is kind of discussing whether or not that's a nice shot. So there's talks about some people's gonna.
What the hell? Hold on. What?
Was it a foul?
Oh yeah.
What?
You didn't see that? You hit the 8. You hit the 8. No, man. No, you hit the 8.
Whatever you wanted.
I thought it was too, and he said he pushed the clock, like I mentioned to you. Yep. Okay.
All day you hit the 8. All day. We're checking right here. Yeah, you can see it right here.
Show me on there, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't even see it go.
So what happens there? Okay, like he didn't call the ref. Okay, now I did hit the 8, and I understand that. But now it would have been ball in hand. He still would have had to shoot balls.
You can just make this one.
We can literally draw that exact back
I
up.
don't care if that'll work.
I know, but I'm just saying because there was no ref called and he didn't call it, and I shot the 8 and I won. It should be game over. I'm just saying there was no ref called. I'm not trying to be cheap. I know.
No,
I'm
I know.
But there was no ref called.
It's gonna be between you three.
Then whatever, yeah, go ahead, you can have it.
No, I'm not trying to be like. I'm not trying to be an ass. But that would be the rules, right?
Yeah, if it was missed, technically, yeah. But it will be between you three. It's gonna be you guys deciding between players and tournament director.
I'm not trying to take a.
No.
Jane, you make a call.
He's already saying it's okay. You're right. You didn't call the ref, but the foul was evident. All right. He's saying he won. It's okay.
Okay. So regardless of the scratch on the jump, Cam Carter, as Gary says, just take the game. Cam will take 2-1 against Gary on this one. Little controversy here, but players are agreeing on a decision.
It's just not a shot that you would normally think that you need a ref for.
Yeah,
Like this
that's
should be your ref.
yeah.
The replay should be the ref.
That should be. But at the same time, maybe when you do have a stream, different rules should be implemented.
Yeah.
Like it should be stream. It should be replay conclusive.
It'd be different if you like if the ref was around the whole time. But
Yeah,
because
yeah.
The ref wasn't called and the ref isn't normally needed.
Yeah.
A shot like that, if you hit the 8, normally
It's-
it should be a foul.
Shouldn't be saying anything, right? Let them call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. But I seen it and I tried to stop it before he shot. I stood up and was like, whoa, what? But you fouled. And
Yeah,
then he
but it's
continued
not
to shoot
it's
it.
not your place to call that.
Yeah.
It's Gary's place to call it.
He was hesitant on. He said he
But
seen
it's
it.
still it's Gary's.
Yeah. So just based on like kind of league rules that we have here in Winnipeg, even though it was a clear foul, it is up to the players' discretion to call those
Jane,
shots.
you understand my point? Right? I'm not trying
We
to
do.
be an ass.
No. I get it, man. There wasn't a ref like present during the shot, but this could have been used as a ref thing.
even if you would've
And
said foul.
I tried to stand up and like hang on. But again, like we don't have a ref around the table at all. Like
No, but
all-
even if he would have said foul,
yeah.
like I would have said foul,
Well,
then
he
you could have
looked.
checked.
He looked and talked to Mike and was like, "It moved," but then you continued to shoot anyways. And I stood up and was like, "Whoa. It's okay. You guys came to your agreement. It is
Yeah.
what it is."
Just based on Winnipeg rules, for those kind of confused of what's going on, Yeah, I do agree with you, Mike Orbis. If you have technology around, all those rules should be kind of invalid, and you play based on what technology or what kind of resources you have available, and use that as your best judgment. So, I mean, that's what sports does. Live sports do. There's referee goes back to the playboard anyways and recalls like bad calls and things like that. They recall fouls, they recall flags or whatever that people can challenge. I think especially with these, especially being on the stream table, players should have the ability to do that. And I mean, as the tournament directors yourself, you should be able to make implement those rules in your own tournament. Like if you're on stream table and you see
But the rule wasn't made beforehand.
Exactly,
I can't-
absolutely, yeah.
I can't just say, hey.
just now, exactly, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, like for your future, like your future tournaments. Yeah, there was.
Exactly. I agree. But nothing we can do about it now.
Nope.
We can continue playing the
Yep.
match.
I'll continue playing, and that was a good hit. Yeah. Oh, they did overturn a shot with like a replay.
But the difference here was he had already taken his second shot.
Exactly, that's to finish the rack. Absolutely, there was no contesting of the shot. That's the big issue. Like if he stopped and said, "Hey, I think that was a foul." Like I think that was the same shot. Jason Klatt and Shannon Ducharme.
That wasn't like Marvin called it correctly.
Absolutely.
But they stopped the match and
Went to replay. Yeah.
He called it a foul. Marvin called it a foul. We checked the replay to double check.
To confirm, yeah, because Shannon Ducharme didn't agree with it, so he tried to
No,
overrule.
he called it a no foul because it was Shannon Ducharme.
Oh yeah. So it was overturned at that point. So, like that instance, you have to call the shot the second it happened and not wait.
Yes, Mike Orvis, it sure was.
But yeah, I do agree with everyone on chat. Like, as long as you stop his next shot from happening, then by all means, it's like all doors are open to be used. Yeah, exactly. To the replay. As long as he didn't take his next shot, then you can't. You have all the rights to overrule whatever call may have been called at that point.
He was standing right in my line as I hit it, and then when he stood up, I saw the ball move, and that's he asked me, he's like, "Did he hit that?" And I was like, "I don't know. It might have been his hand. I don't know." And then that's when you stood up. I was just like,
Nothing you can do about it now.
No. Well, that's what I just told Pam too. I was like, it could come back to bite you. I was like, because you might have just lit a fire under his ass, man. Like, who knows?
All right.
Both ways there.
Cam does take rack number 4, leading 3-1. Oh, another dry break. Balls didn't really spread, just the backside just shifted to all the rails. So it's rack number 4 here. Cam Carter can put himself on the hill.
Rack number 5.
Rack number 5, sorry. Rack number 5, and Cam Carter can put himself on the hill. Still has a lot of work here to do as he takes on stripes. No, you're right, Mr. Fat Q's. You can't call a foul after 2 shots has been made. That's why the play went on after that.
But in my defense, I did try to stop it before he made his second shot. And again, yes, I have no say in the match. No ref was called. But it's just not a typical shot that you would normally expect a player to scratch.
Exactly,
and
yeah.
not see it.
Yeah. But do you think tournament directors has a say in the shots? Like, are they?
Like, I would say yes if the ref wasn't present.
Right.
For particular shots.
Yeah.
Like I do recall one shot that Mike Orvis was talking about at WCVNEA, where a guy made a bank but scratched on the way past, and originally was called a good shot, but then under replay, after enough scrutiny and issue between the match, the call was overturned. It was
Yeah.
actually a ball in hand.
Yeah. What do you guys what Mr. Fat Q is just saying? It's like FAQs, Fat Qs. FAQs. What he's trying to say, I guess, is not guess, but it's evident that if you've already played 2 balls down the rack, you can't really overturn it at that point because a lot of factors plays into play at that point. So as it stands, Cam Carter took that game, as he already finished the table after the fact that the dispute even happened. So kind of agree in that aspect. At the same time, like, half disagree there. That tournament directors should have a say and should be the only person that has a say to kind of speak out whether or not a foul has been called to make the best judgment.
You can run a marathon. That was quick. Oh, I saw him coming. I was waiting. Well, I said, I looked at me right away, and I called you right away. You know,
And with this, Gary manages to squeeze in another game here away from Cam. It's still anyone's game here, guys, as it is race to 2 now. controversy has passed. Players are moving on. Chat can converse all they want, but the game and the tournament moves on, and it's still a race here, guys. Cam Carter leading 3, Gary 2. It's a little, it is, in a sense, a race to 2, as Cam does have to spot Gary 1 game. This is Gary's break on rack number 6. And if Gary can get something here, he may be the first player in this match to get to the hill first and take the advantage on the B-side finals. Loser of this match does end up in 3rd place. Third place does go home with $225. First place takes a hefty $600, while second, runner-up, will take $400 home. Out of this tournament of a field of 64 players, live here at Sonic's Bar and Grill, live on YouTube on GT Pool. Gary took his eyes off that shot for a split second and totally missed that 12 ball there. Still a difficult table to figure out here for Cam. It's not a gimme here. He has the opportunity to bump that 9 ball out, actually. Good job, Shane. He has the opportunity to use either of his solids to bump that 9 out of that top left corner pocket to free up more of his the pocket that his balls can go into. I didn't get that the way he wanted it, but does leave Gary in a very tough position to attack. There's going to be a nice safety here right behind that 8 ball. That's a very good contained shot there. Cam has to decide. It looks like he's also looking at that 3 ball.
This is a tribute to Trent Lien. This song, tribute to him.
I don't think they could really hear the song.
Oh yes, they can.
They can?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
You're here with us, buddy. Don't worry. Short dick, man.
Looks like he's eyeing that 3 ball as he can. Looks like he sees it full to pot it on the side pocket. Oh, never mind. Thought he was aiming at that 3 the whole time. Who's that?
I don't know.
Little Mr. Anonymous calling you out all the time.
It's okay. No idea who it is. FAQs could be
Mr. FAQs.
Renee. Could be
Who was it? Renee?
I know he had a team that was FAQs, or they called it FAQs, but it was fuck you.
Oh.
Yeah.
A little bit of difficulty around this table here as Cam still needs to develop that 6-ball or get to that 6-ball somehow. And that 3-ball is still tied up against that 14. But he can deal with that right now. He's gonna play it a little safer here. I think he wanted to get that 2-ball more in front of that 9 so he could just play the combo instead, but leaves it wide open here for Gary to make something happen. That looks kind of tight, but if it goes, he'll be pretty good here to get on the hill. A little stun off the rail a little bit. Okay. It's tough to say from our spot here, but no, it looks it's gonna go in clean. Looks like it's gonna go in clean here.
I think it's okay, Cam, like I don't, reading the rest of this, you okay with that, 14? I think it would be pretty obvious. No, it's not, it's just before I shoot it.
Nice shot. This is putting Gary on the hill first over Cam. Yeah, you could hear Cam saying he needed to get that 2 in front of the 9, so he's able to play the combo after. He fell a little short, gave an opportunity to Gary, and Gary is the first one to get to that hill first. Match is all tied up, 3 games apiece. Gary is racing to 4. Cam still needs 2 more games to close it out. You got Han here practicing on the left side.
Not really a sore match, but we're at the end of it all, so we're okay.
Well, what was it? One B-side was delayed, that's why. The B-side didn't match up well enough, so. Some games I think took a little longer for their leg and then it just kind of like delayed.
Still 9 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
Original estimate was 1 o'clock.
No. Really?
We were planning on getting it
But it looks like we're at least finishing up before at least midnight, which is nice.
3个师傅，然后好像是6个吧，6个小孩，
Yeah, no more than 10:30.
在农村里面，
No.
谁也没得上，
Han, it's either Han's gonna make quick work. ，Yeah, yeah. 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 This one day, yeah. 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 Absolutely. Absolutely. Gary not making a fuss over the controversial call, just took the situation as it is and moved on and played on. And now he is here now with a ball in hand, handed over to him on his hill. It looks like he sees that one ball actually. Looks like he sees that one to the bottom left corner pocket. Nice shot. Still needs to develop that 4 ball without scratching the 8. I think he's playing safe here. That's not bad. It does give Cam an opportunity to come off that 2 ball instead to pot that 10 if he decides. That does free up that top left corner for that 12 ball later. He's gonna play the combo here. Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Nice shot. Nice shot. Did. Let's see if Gary can make this this bank here. He really needs to. What a bank. What a bank. Nice bank by Gary. He actually has a chance to actually come underneath between the 12 and the 15 ball. Try to develop something here. Or what he wants to do here. Could also come up and down the table as the 4 ball. Okay. He's got something else up his sleeve here. He's gonna call it in. He's gonna try to follow that 4-ball in. That's a nice 2-for-1. A very good 2-for-1 shot here by Gary. Cam will have to just squeeze it almost right beside that 10 ball. There is a window there, unfortunately. There is a window there. Whoa!
I recall a shot like that almost.
Oh, what a shot! Woo! That was a nice shot. Oh!
No teasing.
Holy smokes, Gary!
Tease, Gary.
Did it for drama, eh?
What a drama shot! Woo!
Yeah, say the
Gary takes it, knocking out Cam Carter to the beat, or knocking him out of the tournament on 3rd place with a crazy 3-rail shot, or kick shot. That was a beautiful shot. Gary moves on. Cam Carter gets knocked out to the beast, out of the tournament on 3rd place. 3rd place, coming home with $225. Not bad of a paycheck out of a day-and-a-half event. We now have the final match here. It's going to be Gary McKenzie versus Han Yu for the title of the 2020 WCVNEA Championship warm-up tournament.
We're just sending lyrics.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is Gary McKenzie versus Han Yu. The final match. Gary does spot Han 1 match. Gary racing to 4, Han racing to 3. Han coming out of the A side finalists, Gary coming out as the B side finalists. So Gary does have to beat Han twice, has to beat him in 2 sets to claim the title as the first ever 2020 WCVNEA warm-up champion.
I have 2 chances.
2 chances, yep.
I'm just gonna do it break.
Go ahead. Go run.
Okay, if we get a picture of him, when you take it third place.
luck, guys. Thanks.
Okay.
Corey.
What's the price for third? 5? 500 for second. Are you gonna make this into annually bobby cup?
No, but next time I won't do a birthday party type thing on it, and then next year we'll do
That thing you've been doing. Hey, Ronnie. I'm like, you have a trend.
Just Friday.
Keep it up, because I want to go home. Keep it up. So that thing that you've been doing, just do that. Yeah. Do that thing where no one even wins a game. do that thing.
This is a Bobby's cup. Why you gonna make his name?
10 years later.
You're gonna make his name into it and make him donate some t-shirts, hoodie, and
Bobby Club.
yeah.
Get him, Gary. Who guns, buddy?
Gary, you represent Sonic.
House Pro? Is that how they use?
So it's the same race, both sides, if we go which way? It's 4-3, 4-3.
Okay, let me get you a t-shirt first, a Sonics t-shirt first.
If you guys want to go
It's
four
the
each,
belt
go
they
ahead.
want, Simon. Where's the belt? I told you it's
Oh my
money.
god, we have to go find
Bell?
a belt.
What about this side? You guys can go to technical. You got a rice bowl belt.
We're going to do both of them 4-3. Because I got to be
You want to represent Chop?
I'm getting a little tired. I don't want to lift you up.
No, maybe I'll see you.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's
We're gonna get a chance.
Asian jeans.
In 2020, I'll
He's not as young as you think.
It's just that I'm so used to everybody being young compared to me. I was probably 2 years ago.
Well, that's like my husband is actually 11 years and I know I don't have mine. So
I have no idea. I can't guess anybody in my I was in the first 20 I have no idea.
most people think I'm mid-30s.
Yeah, I can't
A little bit of a unlucky turn of events there, as Han does scratch on the 8 on his first on the first rack. Gary takes an early lead, 1-0 over Han Yu. I'll be back. It's gonna take a quick washroom break as these two already quickly on their way to start off this match before I miss any more action. These are some quick matches here, guys. Stepped away for a second just to use the washroom. And Gary's gonna take a 2-0 lead against Han Yu. Oh, that was a commentator's curse right there for sure. Oh my goodness, I called that way, way too soon. Way too soon. Gary ends up missing that 8 ball. Han just needs to bear down and pot this 13. Doesn't have to worry about set here. Looks like the 8 goes on the side. He just needs to come around the table. This one's a much tougher set if he comes on this side of the table here. He does have the angle to come 2 or 3 rails to come on this exact same spot. And he's decided to play it with speed, well controlled, well paced to play the 8 ball down table here. Well played. Very well played by Han. Again, welcome everybody, all those returning viewers, new viewers here that's watching today on YouTube live on GT Pool. This is the first ever 2020 WCVNEA Championship warm-up event held here at Sonic's Bar and Grill, Winnipeg, Manitoba. I'm your host, Emmanuel. This tournament was ran by Shane Ridgway, hosted by the owner of the establishment, which is Simon. Nice break here by Gary. He doesn't leave himself a very strong first shot here. Yeah, Kenneth Wong. I definitely jinxed it already. That was thought that was a gimme for Gary, but nah. Can't call it till the ball goes down. That's for sure. Again, this is the finals match. Han coming out of the as the A-side finalist, Gary coming out as the B-side finalist. Gary does have to beat Han in 2 sets. Thanks, Mike. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without some of the supporting guys that I've been doing this for the past 6 months or so with. It'd be shout out to Shane Ridgway, Marvin Quimbao, Cornell McLean Jr., and Angelo Maggs. So shout out to those boys who's come out and support me, help me out on this stream especially. So couldn't have done it without those guys. So shout out to them. Shout out to all the players as well. Everyone's shooting really well this weekend. So without them, man, won't have any content to share with you guys. That was a tough shot. Very tough shot. Nice safety here, but ooh. It's not bad of a leave here by Han. The queuing that Gary has to do is a difficult one, but potable, settable as well, just like that. And does give Gary an opportunity to break out that 13 actually right now. A little back lefts. Oh, and he gets rewarded too. bit of a mistake here by Gary. He bumped that 8 ball. Spot that where he does not want it to be. Now he's got to play a little bit of mind games here with Han as he pots, intentionally fouls and intentionally pots one of his balls to eliminate possibilities of a breakout. On plays a safety right back. Gary's looking to pot. Gary's looking to push that 6 ball away from the cluster. Let's see if Han can play a lockout safety here. Push that 7 ball away from this cluster, hopefully, without disrupting too much. We'll see what he decides to do here. Oh. Unforced error there by Han. Very bad safety. Leading it wide open for Gary. Just a simple pot. Really gave up the game when he had that rack in his control, as Gary couldn't do anything there, but just wait till Han makes a mistake. And mistake did he make?
2-1. I thought for a minute I missed one because that must have been a long game. Because I'm going, did I forget?
Gary does take a lead here against Han, 2-1. Rack number 4, it is Han to break. 2 mistakes here by Han. Rack number 1, he scratches on the 8. Rack number 3, a very, very bad safety, just leading to a simple 8-ball pot. Let's see if Han can erase those mistakes and take back a couple of racks here on rack number 4. Dry breaking doesn't do him any good, as puts Gary right back to the table. Very nice shot by Gary. Whether or not Gary can pot that 5, it looks like he's going for the 6. Perfect angle for a breakout if he decides. Decide to. Yeah, it looks like the way he's playing it, it looks like the 5-ball does just go clean.
Straight into the 8.
That's a tough shot, yeah.
I'm saying if he gets a top right seam comes right here, he can just take it down here.
I know, but
He's giving it right, so I don't know what the top.
Yeah, this is a tough shot. Bank is not available. Cutting all the way down is dangerous. It's got to be side, I think. Yeah, corner. Oh, corner actually saves you from scratching actually because of that 10 ball. So cutting it all the way down is actually not too bad of an idea here. It's just a very difficult cut. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a cool corner shot is the best play here. There's no scratch to worry about, just stroke it in. Oh. Bang bang. Does he get lucky? No. Juan, let's see if there's a chance. It's done. Easy work to be made here by Han. Probably wants to take that 14. It's gonna be a long set from the 15 if he plays this shot. Oh, he played it on this side so he could play 2 rail, play the same line into the 14. It's not bad. It's a longer putt than he would like it to be. I mean, if he'd taken that 14 earlier, it would have been yeah, touch rail, or he could draw back, whichever he's comfortable with. It looks like he's just gonna go up 1 rail. Just like that. Just like that. Mr. Hanyu puts himself on the hill. All tied up. Rack number 5, it is Gary to break. Let's see if Gary can string in the run out here to force a hill-hill match. It was a dry break for the past 2 breaks Gary had, so let's see, wonder if he's gonna switch anything up from his side head ball break. Another bad break here by Gary.